Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday, the 18th of November 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I give mini reads for donations. So if you've got a burning question for your higher self, or you want guidance for a particular area of your life or a particular relationship in your life, come along in there. It's by donation. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so there's only a few available each day. Just check back a day or so later if you find that it's all sold out. What's in the energies today? We've got the Grace card again. Now, I'm laughing because this card came out yesterday, and it was actually that things aren't flowing at the moment, but that things aren't flowing at the moment is kind of in flow. So it's the card of flow, the card of everything working out for you, Grace. We've got it again. Okay, what came out of here was like a contradiction, a paradox. So it paradoxically was kind of things are in the flow, but they're not. I wonder if the same thing is going on today, but let's see. It's all about hanging around yesterday for something that you really want. Well, that can be in flow as well. It's about peace today. Being at peace with something. Feeling at peace with something. So you might have sorted yourself out from the energies yesterday and actually at peace with where you're at and anticipating change happening. Prudence. Don't be lured away from what it is that you want. Be prudent. Keep on toward what it is that you want. What else? We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this could be something that you're investing in. You're happily ever after, something that you really want to accomplish in your lifetime. It could be like family, relationship, all that kind of thing. It could be a business. It could be something that you've always wanted to achieve in your work. In any part of your life, in fact. Ten of Pentacles. What else? We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you being stable around your money, paying your bills and saving up your money and getting to that place of stability. Now, from that stability, and that place of financial stability is where you can start focusing on the Ten of Pentacles. Because when we're not in a place of stability with our finances, all we can focus on is paying those bills. You know, it's the people that focus on money more than anyone else are the ones that are in lack, right? Because you have to. It's a matter of survival. And it doesn't leave any space, no matter how much you try and convince yourself that you are focused on the deeper stuff, on your long-term goals and stuff like that. You have no space to when you're having to concern yourself with survival, day-to-day survival. And so, Queen of Pentacles, you could be getting yourself in a position now where you can focus on the higher level stuff. It's really important to do that. Because you'd be surprised, even if you think you're not thinking about like paying the bills and the survival stuff so much. If you are in lack, then you will be. Or even if you're not thinking about it, you will be. There'll be a considerable amount of your energy, your nervous system energy, will be spent on that stress, and it's stressful. So you could be getting yourself into a stable financial position so that you can invest more of your time and your energy into your happily ever after, something that you really want to do in the long term. We have the Sun. This is about making yourself happy. And then the High Priestess is out with the Lovers as well. So intuitively, you could know that the love of your life is on their way. Or intuitively, you know something about something that's going on with the love of your... I'm getting the love of your life, so there you go. Ten of Pentacles. Now, what is it you want to invest here? Invest your time, your energy in some kind of a long-term goal that you've always wanted is what it feels like. Tell us why the Ten of Pentacles is here, that happily ever after of some kind of success in a big vision that you've got, something that you want to achieve in your life, in this lifetime. Oh. Well, the Ten of Pentacles has come out again. Along with Six of Swords, it's time to get moving on that. Yeah, says the universe. The universe is helping you with that. And the Seven of Cups. There's some choices to be made today to move forward on that. And like I said, some of you, the correct choice to make to get you moving forward is to get that stability first. It's like you will never You'll never make that dream come true if you don't have your financial stability first. I see a lot of people trying to focus on the long-term goals, but then thinking that they need to win the lottery to get there. You're going to get yourself there. This is about your growth. It's not about winning the lotto. It's about your growth. And so it's about you taking charge and you taking the lead in your life, getting yourself to that stable position so you feel really good. That's your job to do that. And then get focused on that. For some of you, you're already in a stable financial position, so you can focus on your long-term goals, and it's just time to get started, along with the universe's help, of course, to move toward that, to put things in place for that Ten of Pentacles. What's behind this is sacred space. So taking the time, the space, the time required, the energy required, the space required within you to do that. Now, that could be, say, giving yourself a day a week to work on that goal. It could be like if you've got a business like me, or if you've got a job even, you might want to take a day off each week to focus on that. It's like give yourself time and space to do that. But like I said, the sacred space could be realizing that you're in a state of lack and you need to get yourself into a place of stability. Focus on that first, which might mean saving or paying the debt down as fast as you can, putting all into that to get yourself to a place of stability. So then you can start saving, and then you can feel like, okay, now I can focus on that long-term goal. Queen of Pentacles, the stability. Queen of Pentacles has come out with that. I'm going to get the same cards out each time. And the Three of Crystals. It's time to make a plan. It's time to make a plan for that. So like I say, the plan, a good plan for that, if you're in that lack situation, is, first of all, pay your debts down real fast as you possibly can. Cut out all of the extra stuff, the stuff that you don't need at the moment, and put it all in your debts. When I was doing that, because I only got myself into debt kind of once, and then it ran on for a couple of years, and I thought, what am I doing? I'm not the kind of person that gets into debt. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to clear this now, because it didn't feel good at all being in debt. It was stressful. And so I just decided, no matter what, half of all the money that comes in, before I've paid out anything else, before I've paid the bills or anything, half of all the money that comes in, even if $18 came in, I'd put $9 of that away. Even if $1 came in, I'd put 50 cents away toward my debt. And it got paid off super fast because of that. And just a plan like that, you can get really fired up to do that. And then once that was over, once I'd paid my debt off, my plan was then to carry on. I didn't want to take my foot off the accelerator, then carry on. Okay, half of everything that comes in gets put in savings now. And then the savings started building up really fast. And so you might need a plan like that. If it's lack that we're talking about here, I might not be talking to people that are in lack here. It might be time to get going on that Ten of Pentacles thing, that thing that you've always wanted to accomplish. And you need a plan for that, a similar kind of plan. I can't give you an example of that, because it could be anything that you're working toward. Burden and transformation is behind that. So yeah, for a lot of you, you've been burdened by something else. You need to transform that first. There is something holding you from this happily ever after. The universe is saying, time to get on that now. Time to sort that thing out that you think is blocking you from it. And no, the lotto win isn't going to do it. You're going to do it. The sun, make yourself happy. Have I got the sun out again? No. Ten of Wands, release those burdens. The thing that has been burdening you, it's you that needs to put that down, or you that needs to get yourself over that hurdle. Oppression, whatever it feels like has been oppressing you. Yeah? Whatever's been burdening you, whatever's been oppressing you, whatever it seems to have been holding you back, it's your responsibility to get yourself out of that. You have the power in your own life. You can make yourself happy. The Knight of Crystals says that you don't need to do it fast either. Some people don't have the tenacity to keep on at it. Now, it ended up being fast, me paying off that debt, but it didn't start out fast. It started out slow. So in the first week, it was just like, it sucked, It sucked to have no spare money for anything, and to not even, I can't remember, but maybe I couldn't even make a bill that first week. But I tell you what, the second week I made more money, and I could pay the bills then. And then it got faster and faster, just with that focus. The universe is like, oh, Claire's paying off these things. Well, let's help her out. Let's send more work her way and send more abundance her way. She's actually in an abundant state of mind now because she's doing this. And so we'll send abundance her way. And it really, the momentum started to build. because I had the determination. So what I'm saying is, like, some of you, Knight of Crystals, you just need to be in it for the long term. Yes, it might take you a year or two to do it, but then you can do it. What's the option? What's the other alternative? To not bother doing it, and then in another 5 years' time, you'll still be in exactly the same position you're in now. And let's not be winging it here. Let's not be on a hope and a prayer. You need to do that for yourself. So be in it for the long term, and you might surprise yourself how fast it will go in the end. What's behind this? Divine timing. It'll happen in divine timing, and it feels like it's divine timing to get on this now, to start it off. Don't be of that mindset of like, oh, there's no point in investing in this today. I should have invested in it 5 years ago. It's like, well, no, you'll be saying that in 5 years' time as well to yourself. So do it now. Now, on a completely different tack, we've got the Lovers and the High Priestess. So there's something you intuitively know about a lover today. What did I say? I was picking up, it's about the love of your life. Six of Crystals. A reciprocal feeling it could be, or them being able to reciprocate. Let's just find out more. What are we talking about here? Is this like some kind of financial reciprocation, or someone that's at your level in some kind of a way? What kind of reciprocation are we talking about here? We're talking about feelings, justice. Something could be going right for the love of your life, and it could be the justice system, and it could be about money, so that they are on the same page as you, kind of thing, so that they're able to reciprocate, come into the relationship and give to you. So something's happening there, something that you knew would. Perhaps you would believed in them, or intuitively you knew. Yeah, there's an ending going on for the love of your life, so they can have a rebirth. Feels like it's got something to do with money to me, or some court system kind of a thing. Anyway, it could mean that they're coming your way and are able to reciprocate now in a relationship with you. Well, let's find out more about relationships. What's going on in our love lives today? A lot. Apparently, 3 cards out. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. That's the energy we had yesterday. We didn't have that card, but we had that energy in the energy update. We've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yep. That's what I'm getting with these energies too. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Cryptic. You're going to have to take that up as it applies to your own life there. What else? Unleash your kindest self. This is about you. Unleash your kindest self to yourself. Be kind to yourself. So no beating yourself up about where you're at the moment. It's like you are where you're at. It's like, okay, I'm at where I'm at. I've done this to myself. Okay, I'll get myself out of this too. If I did it to myself, I'll be able to get myself out of it as well. It's about love life, but you need to be kind to yourself in that too. As kind to yourself as you possibly can today, because that point of acceptance, of accepting where we're at, is where we can take our power and make a change in our lives. Could be talking about family here today. Could have family connections in your love life, something going on with your family. It could be a family that you want to create there, and you might be wanting to get yourself to a financial position where you can have maternity leave and all of that. Could be that for you, some of you. What else? Patience. Have patience with yourself for sure. And trust. There's trust in a relationship here. So you need to trust each other. In order to trust each other, you need to trust yourself first. So especially with this 6 of Crystals here, that is that reciprocation. If you can't trust yourself with money, how are you going to bring someone in that you can trust with money? I'm just getting a lot of financial stuff got in these energies today. I don't know why, but there you go. What else? Sensuality. You're coming together with somebody today. Intuitively, you knew that they were coming. Yes, someone could be having a sensual time today. Laughter and communication. So someone could be calling you up, and you could be having a lot of laughter on the phone to someone. I'm getting phone for some reason. Yeah, it could get a bit steamy, the communication as well. The sensuality could be in the communication. What else is in the energies today? What else is in the energies today? Got a rat. Someone working behind your back, or it could be something that isn't working for you. It could be like a rat. I lived in a house, this was a long time ago, it was a share house, and there was a rat in there too. And I was at a point in my life where I was seeing significance in everything like that. So I'm like, I'm wondering why there's a rat in the house. Like, who's manifested that energy? Who is that a lesson for? It didn't bother me that much. I saw it every now and then. But it really bothered one couple that was in there with a baby in the share house. And I thought, well, what's kind of working against them, because the rat is like that, like there's a rat, do you know what I mean? It's someone working against you, it's someone calling it out, and it's like, well, there's a rat here, there's something not quite right. And they were the ones that were bothered about it more, so I thought it must be their manifestation then. But I'm saying that because if you are feeling like this, it might be something within you that's the rat. It might be something that you're not addressing, that's like that you need to address. Just something to think about. A bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah, so you could be putting a plan in place today to successfully overcome a problem that you've had, an ongoing problem that you've maybe been hoping and wishing you could get out of, but you weren't actually making those decisions to get out of. You could be making that decision to get out of it today. And Noel says, you're making a big, great worry over nothing. You're making it into a mountain when it's just a molehill, and it's not impossible to get out of. So I think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer, but this is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these out for a personal question you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. Would love to see you in there. I can use them in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. After you've booked in, if you've got specific questions to ask, do that by clicking on the Contact Us page on my website after you've booked in. Put your questions in there. You'll need to have chosen the general guidance option or the love option for those specific questions. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, the Nine of Pentacles say being single, independent, do it for yourself. Like Nine of Pentacles, get those wins yourself. Get focused on it, determined, and do it. Make those wins for yourself, because you can do it. You can take your power. You got the power in your life. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer, because your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there, leave a comment, and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I was going to say instant coffee or something like that. Instant cafe. Nescafe show. Psychic Cafe show. Would love to see you in there and give you a mini read in there. I also make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. If you want to watch that next, you're very welcome to. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.